Hey y'all, it's Danny with Escape Power Sports. We're doing a how-to video series today on some basic maintenance on this TRX450R. We're going to get started by greasing the suspension fittings, and that's an easy bit of maintenance and it's going to be really similar for any ATV or UTV y'all are riding out there. So I hope this video is helpful even if it's not on an exact sport quad like this. I like to grease fittings every 50 hours or anytime the bike gets especially wet. Another time you can really notice it's time to grease fittings is if you hear your suspension starting to squeak. Anyway, it's a quick and easy one beer job, shouldn't take 10 or 15 minutes. So let's get started.
Talk about some of the tools required for this job. Obviously you're going to need a grease gun. I picked this one up for about 20 bucks on Amazon. Definitely suggest getting one with a flexible tip. I've got this grease gun loaded with marine grease because it's naturally water resistant. You're also going to use a lot of shop towels during this job, and I also recommend having a jack and some jack stands around. The reason I like to jack the machine up is the bearings take the grease a lot better when they're not under load or tension.
Alright, let's talk about where the 8 grease fittings are going to be on this machine. They're all going to be in the front suspension, and there'll be little fittings on the bottom side of each of the bearings for the control arms. So there'll be 2 for the upper control arms and 2 for the lower control arms. Starting up here, we're going to have our front upper control arm bearing that will grease, and our lower front, our upper rear. And the way we're going to grease these is with the little zerk, as they're called, or fitting grease nipple on the bottom here. And we're just going to pop our grease gun onto these fittings and give it a pump or 2.
Greasing your ATV is definitely a good idea to go ahead and start with an already very clean machine. That being said, it's still not a bad idea to go ahead and wipe all the fittings with shop towels to get a clean connection with the grease gun. You can also raise and lower the machine several times while performing this procedure to make sure you really work the grease in there.
And that's the last one. So that's how you grease your ATV. It's pretty easy on these sport quads. All you guys out there with 4x4s, you will have a couple more grease fittings in the back, typically on rear control arms as well as a front rear drive shaft. But on this chain-driven bike with the swing arm, that's all the grease fittings. And if you found any of this information helpful, give us a like. And if there's any how-to videos you'd like to see this summer, let us know in the comments below, and I'll get to them as soon as I can. Only a one beer job, pretty easy. We'll see y'all next time.